This is about Kenya's presence in the African Union.
Yes, in fact, Uhuru Kenyatta has just addressed the nation, the president of the nation, and said that indeed the siege is over. And now he has also declared 3 days of national mourning, saying that 6 soldiers who lost their lives in the line of duty have paid the ultimate price, a price that they did not need to pay, but they did it for the nation.
What else did he tell the nation in his address this evening?
Well, President Kenyatta has given the death toll of civilians, saying at least 61 civilians are now confirmed dead. He also says 6 soldiers died during the attack, and he's saying that the Kenyan forces managed to arrest at least 11 attackers and kill 6 of them. We're still not sure about hostages because he said a lot of Kenyans have lost their lives. He did not talk about what is inside the mall now, saying that Kenyans must just be patient and give the country, give the soldiers a chance now to clear the work inside the mall.
What sense do you get this evening from the average Kenyans that this is over? I guess on the one hand relief, but still maybe shocked.
Initially, during the day, when the forces said that it was over and nothing was coming from the government apart from what the Kenyan Defence Forces were tweeting or what the Kenya Police Force was sending out on social media, there was a sense of impatience. In fact, at some point, Kenyans started telling issues of where they have felt that the Kenyan government and indeed the forces have failed them in terms of corruption, where people who are not known have come into the country using Kenyan passports or using foreign passports, and then in the end ended up attacking them on their soil. But when you go through now, after President Kenyatta has spoken to the country and addressed the nation, there is a sense of relief, there is a sense of unity again. Remember, from the time we started reporting, we'll be talking about a people united in grief. Now President Kenyatta saying he is proud to be the president of the nation and almost trying to appeal to the country to continue holding together.
Any sense of the damage that has been caused at the mall? Do we have any idea about that? Because we did see plumes of smoke over the last couple of days. Do you have any idea of the kind of damage there?
He chose not to say whether the hostages were still alive or whether they had been
we will not be able to tell now because all through the day we have been hearing explosions, we have been hearing gunfire. Initially we even heard that the rooftop had caved in, but we cannot confirm because from any angle that we went on from the apartments around here, we could not be able to see. But also one thing that President Kenyatta pointed out, and one thing that we have been reporting all through, is that in the people that were in the group of the attackers that are now being reported have all been killed, apart from the ones that were arrested on their way out of the airport, is that there were foreign nationalities. And this is one thing that the African Union forces that are fighting in Somalia have been saying, that Al-Shabaab has actually now been infiltrated by foreign fighters. This attack here confirming that.
Talking about Al-Shabaab, they claimed responsibility quite quickly. Have they said anything since, particularly now that the siege is done?
Their own phones, calling around family, friends, anybody who has managed to escape.
The address from President Kenyatta has just ended, so there's very little time for us to see if they will have said anything. But it is emerging now that the group that was in Kenya was fragmented, because Al-Shabaab has been fragmenting, and this is known that they have been fragmented, and they wanted to make a statement that they're still together, but this is one of the fragments of the Al-Shabaab that was actually inside the mall. And we understand for many people, the intelligence and security experts that we're speaking to saying, having been defeated at home in Somalia, having been getting forces from Ethiopia, from Kenya, from Uganda, from Burundi, Sierra Leone and Djibouti, they face an onslaught from almost all directions in the country, and finding that they're facing defeat at home, they need to make a statement that they're still relevant, and probably the reason why they chose Kenya. Of course, Kenya being very close to Somalia, also Kenya being a soft target, and the fact that Kenyan troops are now in Somalia, making for them, it's also making a statement.
Sarah, we're going to have to leave it there. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. That was our correspondent Sarah Kimani reporting live from Nairobi. She's been keeping us updated.